Hey guys, hello and welcome to Naveed's Feed. Today I'm at the Brands Hatch Racing Circuit and I'm going to be driving the Radical SR1 with Radical. So yeah, as the title of the video suggests, this is my first time ever driving a race car, and yeah, the pressure is on because I'm having to drive at this legendary former F1 circuit as well, which has been driven on by many legends. You know, people like John Surtees, Colin Chapman, Niki Lauda, and even Ayrton Senna. So the pressure is on. Right, so before we go out on track, I'm just wanting to learn a little bit more about Radical, a little bit more about the race activities, and I'm here with Carly Latcham, who is the regional manager for the UK, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about Radical. So thank you very much for having me.
Nice to meet you.
So for those of my viewers who have seen my previous videos, they already know a little bit about Radical and what they do. But Carly, tell us in your own words, what is Radical? What do you do?
So obviously being a sports car manufacturer in the UK, so from my point of view, I look after all the racing and track activity that we do. So the two main championships that we have is the SR1 Cup and the Radical Challenge. Right,
okay, so the Radical Challenge is from my previous video where I went to visit Silverstone. And so tell us a little bit about the difference between the two race series, because I know you have slightly different cars as well.
Yeah, so we have an SR1 that races in the SR1 Cup. That championship is a slightly different offering to what we offer in Radical Challenge, where you can race an SR3. So in SR1 Cup, and it's a bit of a long story, but yeah. So the SR1 Cup you can race from a complete novice, and basically we offer a lot of guidance to help customers that have never done any racing before, to help them get their race license, their race suit, a bit of training on circuit with our instructors. It's kind of a championship in a box package that we like to offer with that car. The car is basically the base car in our range. Right. It's a 1340 engine. It races on treaded tyres. It's a slightly smaller model than what we have in the SR3. It has downforce, but not as much. Right. So it's basically the nice rung on the ladder that's kind of the start to get you into the racing series with us. Radical Challenge, you have longer races, so to suit the car you can have two driver teams. The SR3 is a more powerful car, it has the 1500 engine. Yes. It's a bit heavier, a bit bigger, races on slicks, and basically, you know, it's kind of a bit more tuned in and a bit different. So in the SR1 Cup you have a 20-minute qualifying and two 20-minute races, and then in Challenge you have a 20-minute qualifying, two 50-minute races with a pit stop, and a 20-minute sprint. So right. It's two different offerings. Yes. SR1 Cup you get just on the Saturday, so you know it's all in one day, so a lot of our customers like that because it helps them have time with their family on the weekend. Yeah. It's not all taken up by the racing, where Challenge is kind of that next step up where it's 2-day meetings, etc., because if you were trying to do all that in one day you'd really struggle.
Yes. Right, so the interesting thing I find about Radical is the cars that go out racing, these are the same cars that you can drive on the road, albeit with a few modifications. You know, you add indicators, and you know that's really quite interesting. And for those of you who have seen the Silverstone video, that was the SR3, and today I will be driving the SR1, so we can go and have a look around the SR1 slightly later. But other than that, I think that's everything we need so far. Thank you very much for taking the time to sit with me, and it's exciting. We'll go out on track today.
Yeah, no, I really hope you enjoy the SR1. It's a little bit of a raw machine. It moves around underneath you and it gives you a right good feel for like car control and various things. So it's very, it's a really good place to start. And if you can master the SR1, everything else comes to you quite easy. So hopefully you'll enjoy it and get to experience it. Well, the circuit's dried up now, so you'll have a much better run.
So fingers crossed I'll have a good run out there, right? So this is the Radical SR1 that I'll be driving. A little bit different from the Radical SR3 which you've seen in my previous video. If we start from the back then, underneath here we've got a 4-cylinder Suzuki engine which has been set up by Radical Performance Engines. From the previous factory video, if you watch the factory video you know a little bit more about them. The chassis is made from a carbon steel structure, and it's got a safety cell as well. The bodywork is made from glass fibre. The car also comes with a 6-speed sequential gearbox and of course the Nick-Link suspension system that we saw in the factory video. Today it is sitting on Hankook tyres with the cast aluminium racing wheels. This car produces over 180 horsepower, 0 to 60 is around 3.5 seconds, and it'll pull around 2 Gs of lateral acceleration. Before I was able to take the driver's seat, I was given a passenger ride by Radical driver Joe Crook. Immediately I was able to get a sense of the unfiltered power of the car. From the vibration underneath you to the wind in your helmet, it truly is an incredible experience. The brakes are absolutely savage and the grip is really eye-opening. The track was amazing too. You really feel the change in elevation after the Paddock Hill bend towards the Hillwood Hill. Pretty soon we had to return to the pits due to an oil spill on the track. We spent a while in the garage as the incredible guys at the circuit swiftly cleared up the oil. I didn't think we'd get a chance to go out again, but soon enough we were allowed out. And Joe wasn't holding back. Inevitably, the session was over, and it would soon be my turn to drive. So what will my first experience in a race car be like? Will it be good? Will I be any good? Nope. I slowly worked my way around the circuit and slowly gained confidence. By the end, I even managed an overtake, although truth be told, I was probably let by. Pretty soon we pulled into the pits, and that concluded my time on the track. Right, so here I am guys at the end of an absolutely incredible day. It's so nice to be back in a nice warm car with heated seats. But yeah, what an incredible experience. The car was absolutely amazing. The feeling that you get when driving, I mean, firstly you can feel like Carly said, it's such a raw car. As soon as you come out the pit lane, you can feel the vibrations underneath you. Because it's such a light car, everything is amplified, not like in a road car where you don't feel as much as you do in a race car. You feel every single thing on the road. Another interesting sensation is whilst coming down the Brabham Straight, you're hitting speeds of, I probably wasn't hitting around about 100 kilometers an hour, but you can feel the wind hitting your helmet, and when it catches underneath your helmet, it's almost like it's trying to pull your helmet off. And then add on to that the fact that in the corners when you're braking, you know, your head's getting pushed forward, left, right. You know, I can see why the racing drivers have to really work on their neck. But yeah, I mean, it's an amazing experience to be driving the first time and to be driving Brands Hatch. I had a lot of trouble having to try and navigate the Formula 3 cars. But yeah, all in all, what an amazing experience and what an amazing car. If you guys want to experience this, if you guys want to race, if you guys want to get involved with Radical, head on over to their website. It's relatively cheaper than most other racing series to actually race in Radical. So yeah, go check them out, and hopefully see a lot of you on the track very soon. Take care.